personified you are.
I did it. I took control of the countdown.
They say tough times make tough men. They say that bad times don't last, but bad guys do. And
what
here
about
is
desperate
proof.
Times call for desperate measures? That's what I was kind of.
I don't see what measures you took that were desperate.
Well, you were desperately.
I was giving you like a big up intro. I was kind of shouting you out. And you're kind of like.
No, but you were like, I saw you struggling.
No, I would say. Welcome to church. How's everybody doing? A little bit of a different setup right now today. Unfortunately, my ace, your ace, and you've also met my good friend Mr. Struggle as well. He couldn't be here today. He had a family obligation. Apparently, he has this thing called kids and a wife.
I know.
Right? So,
family.
We decided we would have my good friend Professor Gonzo.
Welcome to church.
I haven't been to church in a while, actually. It's the first time I've been to church. It's different now.
Yeah.
Than it used to be.
Yeah. The whole we switched it up a little bit.
Same coloring.
The chairs are about as uncomfortable.
Same level of holiness for sure.
Yeah. It's a good deal.
And we got introduced to Professor Gonzo. I got introduced to him on a great song I actually heard called "Numb."
Yes.
You're making me blush, Charlie.
Featuring you're not blushing at all though.
In here I am.
Oh, okay. Just don't ever
in
lie
the chest.
Just don't ever lie to me again. I can see that you're not blushing. So
okay, I want to tell you
I'm
something
actually
honestly.
blushing talking about
I think you
blushing.
did a great job with the countdown. So now I'm not lying. I'm being real with you.
Now that's a
Now
sincere
we're
thought.
even.
It's a sincere thought.
But yeah, this song is pretty fucking amazing, I must say. I really, really like it.
This guy's got some real cool stuff marinating, man.
How are you doing on America's Got Talent? Are you like going to the live stage, or are you like?
Oh, I'm not allowed on that kind of thing anymore. They don't let me go to those.
America's Got Talent? No, I was.
You
saying,
told me he was on America's Got Talent, dude.
No, you misheard what I said. I said this is proof that America's Got Talent.
No, Dick, you told me he was on America's Got Talent.
No. I said this is proof that America's Got Talent.
You're not on America's Got Talent?
Not that I remember. It could have happened.
Are you fucking serious right now?
If it did, I
no, he's not on America's Got Talent.
I wasn't like awake.
Oh, okay.
Luckily.
Well, let's cut to Numb.
That's actually the good news.
So how was?
Did you really think that I was on America's Got Talent? Because
Did I say that he was on America's Got Talent?
Yeah.
That's
And you're
that's
even being more of a dick because you're lying to me because he really is on America's Got Talent.
I don't think they'd let me on America's Got Talent.
So you could vote for Professor Gonzo on America's Got Talent
Probably.
by dialing in whatever their phone number is.
The Electoral College is going to make
and
your
the
vote
other
anyway,
numbers
though,
after
so.
that. Make sure you call in multiple times. Let them know Professor Gonzo. Let's get the
Who's
hashtag
heading up
trending.
that committee? Debbie Wasserman Schultz, right? Is going to be taking care of the.
Who's Debbie Wasserman Schultz? You know what? I think what's happening here. If I could take a step back, I apologize for my co-host. Charlie just came out of the hospital. He's been under great stress, and I think he's hallucinating right now. We never spoke about America's Got Talent, and Charlie, what's going on? How are you, bro?
I mean, I'm good. I went to the hospital, like you said, and got a really bad pain on my side, like underneath the ribs. So we were out the other night. I was having a couple drinks over at Dublin Deck. Good times, dancing with some 50-plus-year-old honeys. My normal Friday night.
Right.
And everything was going great until we decided to leave and hit up the California Diner over on Sunrise Highway. So we get
California Diner.
Do you guys get like a bump from them for saying that?
Well, he said maybe a negative bump. I mean, he's saying something bad
I'm
happened.
hoping we're going to get something. They said if it's inconspicuous and we throw in a promo, they might throw something. But if we make it mad obvious, we
Are
get nothing,
you
so.
about to say something bad happened to you when you went there, though?
No.
Like,
Things were
I don't
good.
think necessarily want
I pulled a Charlie Myers and tore up the bathroom with some major pukage. I started getting some bad pains. Had to go bathroom immediately, started throwing up. But then the pain started getting worse and worse. So I'm driving home. Now it gets even fucking worse. I thought I was going to like faint. So I said, let me go home. Fucking wake up the next morning. Had to go to the hospital. So they tell me it's going to be kidney stones. Guess what? No stones. So they don't know what's wrong with me. I could be dying right now. And I was actually thinking about in the shower while I was getting ready this morning. Imagine if I talked about how I could be dying right now on the show, and then I died.
You on some Tupac
We would
shit.
probably get like 100 views on YouTube just for that.
100 at least.
I'm gonna say
No.
I don't want to go bold,
Let's
but
not go crazy.
I would say, you know, if we hashtag like Tupac or something, maybe even 500 views.
So they don't really know what's going on, like I was saying, but I know what's definitely going to be going on, and this is irking me a little bit. I know in about a week or two, maybe a month, I'm going to be getting some big, fat, hefty bills from the hospital.
What? I mean, besides the obvious.
Can I tell you what bothers me about that, though?
Yeah.
Why should I have to pay if they didn't even find anything wrong with it?
Agreed. Well, it's the same thing as insurance. Why should you have to pay if nothing happens?
Right, but something always happens to me, so I don't really have a problem with insurance, you know? But I do have an issue with you not finding anything wrong, sending me home, but then sending that bill right along home with me.
I mean, you got to look at those bills too, because if you ever seen, they have like, you know, Tylenol that they give you is like $400, like on the bill. Like they charge like insane amounts for basic things. And like insurance companies cover whatever percentage of it, but you still pay like, you know, $100 for a fucking aspirin. It's crazy. I don't like it. The whole system is very corrupt.
I don't like it. But I'll tell you what I do like. And this is like really good.
What's that?
Best part. Got a new doctor. And I stopped by her before I went to the hospital. She's hot. She was like touching me and stuff. Yeah, right there. Then I went to the hospital. And there was even more honeys. And they were touching me too. And I really haven't had that many good-looking honeys touching me in like a long time.
So
maybe if they wrote, actually, I think I could justify this all just to get this loop closed once and for all. If they write on the hospital bill, Charlie, $750, reason we had all these honeys touching you, then I would gladly pay the bill.
I mean, I pay for
and
that
be
before
done
going
with
to
it.
the doctor. I don't go to doctors.
Yo, that's so funny, bro.
You know?
That's so funny. So
You
how
don't go
was
to
your...
doctors, you were
No,
saying?
I think they're for children and socialists, Charlie. I just
Well, he voted for Sanders.
Still voting for Sanders. Still Sanders.
I mean-
Still Sanders.
Still.
feel the burn.
I
You know,
already
it's
did.
good to do.
I am.
He's
I
definitely
guess.
feeling the burn.
I feel the burn 3-4 times a day. I feel the burn.
Is this urination issues or...
No, that's like seems like that's your thing. You're gonna
No, I don't know. When I'm feeling the burn 3-4 times a day,
let's go to the obvious
I'm on the way to
questions.
the hospital
Let's
to
go to the
get
obvious
a
questions.
handy.
Is this possibly a sexually transmitted disease?
That I have?
Yeah.
You would have to have sex to have one of those.
Okay, so we're
So,
safe there. We're safe
fair,
there.
fair enough.
Fair to say we're safe. So, what about, let's see, what else could it be? I mean, like, what are some other things that they have nowadays that they
So
come
I
out
was looking up, because, everybody could just now, you look it up on the internet.
But that's
You
not
might
good
have-
because when you look it up, don't they freak you out
you'll
immediately?
freak
Like,
out all day.
everything is cancer, AIDS,
Yeah.
and you're dying tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Well, apparently I have pancreatitis.
Well, that's a moderate. Isn't that a moderate diagnosis?
I think I actually
That's all right.
diagnosed it because they mentioned alcohol. They mentioned like all these things that I do.
Yeah, you gotta
know?
stay away from the booze, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
preaching it from church, man. Booze free. Bro.
I think the 151 and the rocket fuels.
What the fuck?
I
You
think that is just like could be poison. It could be like
Yeah.
high octane. Just
151 is horrible.
yeah,
for
but
you.
oh man, it gets you a nice little buzz.
Little?
You know?
I'll tell you something.
Listen,
when I
Sean,
was,
when you're gonna dance with 50-plus-year-old women like I do, you need a little buzz.
I hear you. When I was 20, 22 years old, something like that, I still lived at my mother's house. Or was at the house, whatever the reason was.
Your roommate. What was her name again? Your roommate. She was like, Mom, your roommate.
No, so listen. Oh, you know what? I didn't live home, but what happened was I had a friend. No, I lived.
You know what? I did live with her.
No, I remember.
Wrong age, wrong Sean.
No, because I was there because my friend from Florida was up. And anyways, long story short, I drank a bunch of 151 and wound up back at my mother's house, passed out in my underwear on the front, front patio furniture that they had.
Nice.
Bad news, dude. I never touched the stuff after
Tidy
that.
whities or
Boxes.
Oh,
My
so
mom
that's
was like
like
yelling out the
nothing.
window like it's 6 a.m. like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, I'm like, waking up like, what?
Think about how much more embarrassing it would have been if it was tighty whities. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you pass out on the front, you're in the boxes. That's
It's kinda like shorts.
every day, you know.
Underwears.
But like tight white
Yeah.
underwear, like beaming when you look at that guy. In his
Yo,
fucking
wait, do
underwear.
you remember the story about the catcher's stance?
Oh God,
Do you
it
remember
sounds familiar, but I really don't. I don't know if I want to relive it.
I don't know if you want to relive it either. We can always edit it out. But there was a story. Charlie was like hanging out with some girl, and they got real drunk, both of them. And Charlie's like, I really don't know what happened. You know, like something bad happened.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
You want to tell this?
I don't want to tell.
It's
You
such
can
a
tell
good
it.
story.
You can
So
tell.
he's like, I don't know what happened. Like, we were downstairs, we were hooking up. I think you said you guys were actually having sex, or whatever the case was. Next thing you know, he's like, the girl is outside, and Charlie's like crouched next to her, like in the catcher stance, like, yo, like talking to her. What was she saying? Like, it was so crazy.
Listen, we somehow took. I never had taken Xanax before, and I didn't know that you couldn't drink and take Xanax.
You can.
Well, I can. I blame Xanax for all my mental issues because I never had a problem until I fucking took Xanax that night. Ever since that night, it, like, changed my brain chemistry, and like, I never was able to. I thought when people said I got so drunk I blacked out that they were bullshitting because they just wanted to cover up for the shit they did. Oh yeah, that night when I fucking got a blowjob from that male stripper, I was really drunk and I blacked out. You're like, dude, you were saying your times tables, bro.
Oh. Ooh,
Okay, bud?
ooh.
Way to ruin a good laugh with that.
You want to do a shot of 151?
So how is Simon in real life? Anyway.
So, continue the story. So, he's taking...
So we decided that we were gonna go outside naked. I don't know. I
Who did
think
this?
she.
You and someone?
I guess it was like a decision because she was outside naked and I was outside naked, and I just didn't realize like at that moment.
But wasn't it like daylight? It was like 7 a.m.?
It was like 5 a.m. It was like early, but it was still dark. It was still dark.
This just sounds like a cool story, so why would
It's
you do
not a-
Xanax all the time?
No.
It started with you naked
No,
with
it's
another
horrible.
woman in like a field. That
No.
sounds
No,
like
it was in front of his
It's
mom's
bad.
house, bro.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
and I was
That's not
crouched
good.
naked.
And he was like crouched
And,
naked.
and
Picture the
apparently,
field, I guess, I
me
don't know.
in the catcher's position, butt naked, is not appealing. And that was about the last I ever saw of that girl.
Well,
The one that got away.
yeah.
Literally.
She literally...
Come back!
That's pretty much
Where are you
straight up
going?
bastard, Yeah.
I'm out here naked.
Xanax should be outlawed, I think.
I had nothing but horrible experiences with that as well. I think maybe there was like 2 or 3 times where I did that, and that was one of the only ones I learned quickly to not do. Like, I typically am a little hard-headed and have to do something 10 to 12 times to realize it's a bad idea. But
10 to 1200.
yeah, but the Xanax pretty quickly, I was like, oh, I'll have a very like short lifespan if I'm doing this, because this is the thing about Xanax. If you're like a super nice person, I think there's less risk when you do that, because what are you gonna do? Like, be nice to people more and hug them? I'm kind of a dick. So, like, if you give me that and it's like the restrictions
And
go
you
down,
black
like,
out.
yeah, it's
and
like
you
I'm
go
on
to-
autopilot, which is not necessarily a good thing. Like, I might do some stuff that's like, dude, that was a little over the line, you know? Like, oh, yeah.
Bizarro Sean, like when you become like a real dick, like that other Sean. Like,
Yeah.
He's on the other. Have you been watching Stranger Things?
No.
Do you watch
I've never
that?
seen a TV show.
I mean, I've
No,
seen
the
a lot
show
of
is so
Stranger
fucking
Things.
badass. It's on
I
Netflix.
don't have time to watch
Dude,
any
it's
shows.
so good, man. It's like if you're an '80s baby, it's so purposely '80s, and just such a fucking good, interesting show. But basically, one of the things in it is the parallel universe to ours. Like, we'd be hypothetically on the top here, and then the bizarro world, the underworld to us. And that's where the dickhead Sean is, and he's a
Yeah.
scary guy. And I think you're saying that
I thought that was Mike and Molly.
doing with this, I don't know about that one, but you doing the Xanax turns you into.
Well, only when I was drinking. I mean, like, I never took Xanax anyways. And like I said, I'm so done with the booze in general. It's like...
I'm really proud of you about that, man. Because
Thank
let
you.
me tell you,
Appreciate
you
that.
were a
Appreciate
captain and ginger double fucking kind of guy.
Oh, it got way even worse than that. I was drinking fucking straight whiskey neat for fucking the last
That's a little
3
rough.
years before.
I never recommend not drinking. So I don't know what to say to you right now.
Yeah, no, dude, you would not enjoy my company if I
No,
was drinking on a
but I
regular
trust you
basis.
to make the right decisions.
Yeah, no, the problem is that, I believe that people process alcohol differently. I don't know if that's scientifically true.
I process
I don't
it
look.
right
I don't.
here.
I don't research
Right in your
things.
pancreas.
Yeah, I process
The reason
it.
I have a chest is because so I can understand things automatically. I don't have to really do any research. People process alcohol differently. That's a fact. So, what happens is that the people who, they're having a hard time metabolizing it. It lingers in their system, and that's like me, and it makes them like fucking assholes, like bad hangover, just it affects all your shit. I think other people, they process it quicker and just piss it right out, and they're good to go.
Yeah.
I know some Polish people. I'm not trying to be. It's a good stereotype though.
That's fine, I don't care.
But I know a few Polish people, and all of them
Are
can
you
drink
Polish?
until
Oh no.
they can drink
so
until
why do you like to?
Thank God, right?
Okay.
No,
No.
they can drink until 5 in the
God,
morning
no.
and get up at 8 and paint the side of their house.
I'm
It's fucking
Polish.
no problem.
I'm not really. Polish.
You're definitely not Polish. I just said a trait that is the opposite of you.
I am Polish, though.
Are you?
Part Polish.
Yeah,
That's cool.
not the part that drinks till 5 and paints their house.
I'm
I'll tell you that
Italian
much.
Irish. And Italian.
Maybe the part that likes pierogies.
Oily barbarians. And Irish people drink a lot of Bacardi 151 and have pancreas problems. So I got my own
Bacardi.
thing going on.
Gotcha.
I don't feel bad about being Polish.
No, I don't. I actually feel pretty cool about it. I like it.
I'm like
Polish
a
people are
combination
really
of
good-looking people.
Yeah.
I'm a combination of all the
Yeah,
people.
sure.
So you could tell that I'm only 10%.
Charlie, actually, if I knew you were this handsome, I wouldn't have agreed to come here.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
that's
like the
that-
dual,
that's why we haven't been able to
You
get a
came
guest
through
on
the door,
the
and I
show.
was like, "What?"
Because that waiver we send out to them, man, I told you it's too intensely worded, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta ease back on
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have to scale it back a little bit.
I mean, I'm not Medusa. I'm fucking
Yeah.
Uncle Charlie.
It's just
Yeah.
because they.
I'm not
hear the
gonna
name.
turn you to stone. I'm just gonna make you want a bone.
Ooh, let's get that
See?
one. That's a good one.
It's a good hook right
a
there.
good one.
Imagine if you sang that. Your voice
So listen,
and my brain.
we're gonna play
You
something
could
today.
make the ultimate
I have a surprise for you.
recording artist and then take it over to America's Got
I have a
Talent.
surprise for you.
surprise.
Since you are a hero and you made it out of the hospital, I think today's the day that we have a guest musician here, and I want your opinion on this as well. So
Yes,
we're
Sean, I
gonna
think you're
debut.
handsome too, dude.
No. Please,
Yeah, I know.
please,
He was
please.
getting
please.
very
Enough awards for that, right?
uneasy. Nobody's called me handsome in almost a half hour. Kelly, get in here. How do I look?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What
You
were
think she
saying?
heard you?
Probably not.
I think she's here. I think she left.
I would have.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Oh wait, the studio.
Oh, I see what you did there. You know what? I'm going to bestow honors upon this guy anyways because I love him so much. This guy, he made it out of the hospital with you see that hero. We're going to have #hero, I think, over his box the entire
That's
show.
cool.
That's a
That
good
is
idea,
cool.
right? You deserve
Remember that time I fucking saved that dude's life? We should fucking roll that beautiful bean
it.
footage.
Yeah, we will.
I mean, I waddle over and I fucking grab around this big fat guy and I start humping away, man. It's
I have
good
some
shit.
cool footage that you have to see that I have of you as well.
Oh wow, that
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah. But before we do that, I want to debut officially on the show. This is a track that Uncle Charlie wrote. Gary was behind the boards, put it all together. I was here as a little bit of a creative consultant, but to be honest, Charlie carried more than the brunt of this on his own. And it's a
Yeah,
beautiful
basically
song.
wrote it.
It's a beautiful
and
song.
recorded it.
Well, he didn't record it. He just stood there and
Well,
sang
yeah,
it.
well,
Gary
yeah,
recorded it.
I know you
It
made
was,
it all happen.
the mic was recorded.
Right.
Yeah.
He brought his own computers.
Yeah, you did it.
And I was just like, yeah.
Right. While he was singing it, he
I
was
mean, Gary
remixing
had
it.
a lot to do with it. Gary,
Gary is the fucking man.
Yeah, he's a maverick.
So,
Yeah.
he
beautiful
said-
this is going to be
He said,
debuting-
if you don't record this song, you're gonna regret it, son.
You're gonna love the footage of that too. We're gonna debut it here, and it is an ode to one of the more salacious websites on the old internet webs. It's what's the name of it, my friend?
It's called BackPage.
And you're gonna hear it here first.
On a cold and lonely Wednesday, sitting in your car, and you're really fucking horny, but you can't go to the bar. You start thinking about the woman you didn't fuck the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you browse through every app you have. No pussy's coming through, but you know there's one last website you really shouldn't view. See, here I am on my phone again. Here I am, clicking the page, there I go, browsing hoes again, there I go, on BackPage. Well, it's 80 for a short stay, and she's just down the road, or 100 for a BBJ. She'll swallow your whole load. She pretends it doesn't bother her when you finally explode. Sometimes you can't make them moan, other times you can, but you always wanna check the air, make sure it ain't a man. And you see her soul's long gone now, you're her millionth one night stand. See, here I am on my phone again, there I am, clicking the page, there I go, browsing hoes again, there I go, on BackPage. Now you're on the ride home, just a couple miles away, and you're feeling really guilty for the money that you paid, as the sweat pours out your body like the cum you gave away. Later in the evening when you lie awake in bed and your dick is really itchy, but all you got was head, you smoke a joint and think about what you should have done instead. But there you go, on your phone again, there you go, clicking the page, there you go, browsing hoes again, there you go, on BackPage. See, here I am, on my phone again, there I am, clicking the page, here I go, browsing hoes again, there I go. Hey.